We're live.
We are live!
Very live. Super late!
Super late and super live. We're both of them.
Oh.
I'm live.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ah!
Whoa.
And
Guys,
this is
you're
to
going
work
to
your
take the
hands
microwave
Oh my
away
God.
from Wilhelm because he's gonna laugh a lot. Let's just put it here.
The micro.
I mean, yeah, that is true. I don't know why I looked at you like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? Okay, Marianne, YouTube chat and YouTube Twitch. You better look at it, otherwise I'm gonna kill you.
Yes.
Because I can't see the, how do you call it? Whatchamacallit, chat. I can just see this screen. Look at my hands. Look at my pretty
Oh.
hands.
Woo.
Yes. So everyone,
God bless.
we can't see the chat yet. So I want people to tell me how the sound sounds. I have put some music on, and if you actually do hear it.
Hi, David.
So David is on. That's my David.
David said hi.
That's my David.
Is that your David?
Yes, David from Slovenia.
Oh, ooh.
Love
The
that guy.
Slovenian David. Oh my
That's
god.
from Slovenia. Yeah, eat. Why don't you
I can't see.
live
Listen.
stream? What do you do? We eat on the live stream.
yeah,
People waited so long for this.
Yeah, exactly. Listen.
I listen.
I only work here.
Marianne, stop it.
No, it's going in a loop.
Yes, I know, it's going in a loop.
I might write it in the Discord actually. Okay, I'm gonna open these wipes before it's too bad.
God. So unprofessional.
Listen,
I listen.
I am
Yes.
oh so professional. So professional that I arrived late.
Well, it was my fault. I should have told her you can take a boat taxi, but I didn't
They
think
can't
that through.
hear you very well.
They can't hear me.
Yeah.
All they hear is me.
Yeah, all they
Hello,
hear is.
I am
Hi,
Theo.
Georgiana.
I am Swedish Theo. Hello,
Georgiana said hi.
Jesus! I just electrocuted myself on the laptop.
How?
Jesus Christ. Okay, guys, so far we have a budget of 6,000 crown. That's roughly 600 euros.
Yeah.
Because if we want to get a laptop, presumably, since I travel a lot,
Yeah.
it costs a lot. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see, sounds. So for, oh my, but this is at maximum.
Hi, Pete.
I can't do much about it.
Maybe
What the
move the I guess move the mic, but I wonder like where are you gonna put the mic?
No, I think you can just move that
There we
aside
go.
and try to talk more.
Move your sandwich, Wilhelm.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're already giving me problems.
My poor sandwich. That's done nothing wrong.
It does a lot.
Let's see.
Let's see what we're gonna sketch today.
I don't know where to put the micro. Here maybe? Maybe
Hi,
there?
Septic.
Alright. You see, so now they can really hear me well. Guys, here's the deal. So we're doing this. We want to buy a better desktop in the end. We need to get 3 good microphones to put next to the person's mouth. Obviously, you would have heard the Wilhelm chewing. I mean, he's eating a delicious sandwich.
This is ASMR with Kappa.
It's really good, that sandwich.
I really know.
Yes. So, I know it's been boring. I'm still trying to grow the stream. I'm using everything I have, which is not the best gear. We do have a good microphone, but it's the only microphone available. So, if you guys don't hear me, I will try to speak louder. Something Marianne can't really do well. I know, fuck you too, Marianne. So,
I have spoken.
I have
Yeah.
spoken.
God, this is a good sandwich. Well done, Marianne. You know what? I'd give this a solid, 7 out of 10. It's a really good sandwich. Good damn.
So here's the deal, guys. Today
I'm
we
gonna turn
have
down the votes.
Wilhelm. I don't know. Can I film you later on, maybe?
You can, yeah. You can see my beautiful face eating a sandwich.
Yes.
The full on ASMR experience.
So
Right here.
basically, Wilhelm. He is apparently a student of mine.
Disparagingly.
The what?
Apparently and disparagingly.
You know,
Yes. And he came all the way from Simrishamn. He's a student at the Swedish Academy of Realist Arts.
yeah.
Yes.
It makes it sound like I came all the way for you. I am
Okay.
actually visiting my family.
I family.
Yeah.
It's not that important.
There's a limit what I do for you. This.
I came because my brother is in prison and I had to see him before I died.
No. Why do you look at me like
I
that?
don't know what we're talking about.
Neither am I to be honest.
Professional.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but that's why we're talking. Because we don't know.
Listen, I'm just focusing on how good this sandwich is.
Yes, that sandwich is beautiful.
And very hot.
Mm-hmm. So this is gonna be more like a podcast where I just sketch and get tortured by my two friends talking too much.
Oh, yeah, that's basically what it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. What a great experience this is gonna be.
So
Ooh.
this is just gonna be fun. For me.
Probably you talking the most as well.
I'm talking the most? Who said that? Is it Georgiana?
No. I said that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have spoken.
Mm-hmm.
Georgiana said that you should do ASMR as well. You're very sexy.
I'm sexy. I'm sorry, I'm not a lesbian.
That's what Georgiana said.
Listen,
I do like women,
yeah,
but I like men
I
more.
was gonna say everything is gonna work if you give it enough time.
Oh my god.
What you're
Yeah.
saying is
Alright.
like.
So here's what happened. When I was at school teaching for like 3 weeks, I had to deal with a person called Bob and a person called Wilhelm, which is this guy over here.
Hello.
And I have to admit, I was so tired, yet we were spending like until 11 o'clock just laughing and talking
oh my-
shit.
Oh my god, yeah, I was. Oh, I haven't laughed that hard for such a long time. Oh my god. Oh, that was so much fun. Yeah, we've spent like every evening together for 3 weeks.
It was fun.
It was amazing, and we got some good food from Bob's.
Yeah, we were feeding you apparently.
Yeah. Shout out to Bob Junkers for the amazing food.
I actually learned how to cook properly after that. I couldn't eat any more shit. Okay,
No.
before we go into the other stuff. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're just gonna experiment. I'm just gonna be sketching. Right now I'm using 8B and a 6B. At the school in Sweden, in Stockholm, I went there and I was asking them, do they have charcoal? You remember when I came?
Oh.
No, in Stockholm.
Stockholm,
Because
okay.
when I came to Simrishamn, I told people like, you have no idea how amazing 6Bs and 8Bs are. I remember that.
Okay,
I
yeah.
brought it up.
Uh,
Because in general, this kind of schools, mostly when you do bars, it's like HB, the Saint of all pencils. But dudes, the things you can do with soft pencils, it's really fun. So I didn't know exactly how to teach them. So basically, I'm using counts on paper. I think it's the 310 grams, is it? Let's see.
Pete is saying how to capturing the sandwich eating experience sketching.
180.
what is this thing, sorry?
They're hearing this
And also
flash.
like you're too far away from the mic. That's
Should I speak louder? No.
Yeah, you should speak louder.
Move it closer to you and far away from me, so
Wh-
people
why am
will
I-
hear you speak and not me eating a sandwich.
I have spoken. Okay, I'm gonna try somehow. This is so hard.
Oh!
No,
What?
I don't know what to do, guys. It doesn't fit on the table.
I mean, you can move
I'll make
your
it work.
stuff more to the right. Here,
What?
this thing can go.
I'm trying. Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Mamo, Marijan će šmekerešti.
I told you that a couple of times before.
Don't mansplain me, you bitch. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay,
Sean.
Oh.
Sean. That's
Sean.
another dude we need to invite on the stream, but he's stuck in. When are you gonna come to Stockholm?
Sean, when are you gonna come to Stockholm?
I think he's in Norrköping right now. Well, I know he is in Norrköping right now. With his parents.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh no, I need a mole stick.
Oh.
Torture of having to move in a 120 square meter studio.
Oh no. Oh, only a 122
Oh my
meters.
God.
Oh, no.
Good.
Listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
That's so big.
Yes. So, let's see how this is gonna go. Because I'm gonna try out. So I'm gonna use soft pencils. I'm gonna use watercolor. I'm gonna use pen.
Oh.
I just wanna have fun. Because this is something I rarely do. The fuck?
Having fun.
No, okay. And also professional. No swear words.
Okay, no
to
swear
a
word.
certain extent.
Yeah.
We don't know. We might have a toddler that will get,
Yeah.
bad influence from us, and then people will be like,
PG
"Don't
13.
ever make your kid an artist."
Yeah.
They just become
Look at these
awful.
people.
Yes.
Listen, I'm a role model for all kids.
You are?
Yes.
Oh, explain.
I never swear. I go to bed at a good time. I always do my homework, and I eat healthy.
Do you?
No, I don't.
And definitely
All of those things are lies. Yeah, I was gonna say.
And he's also a liar. No, sorry, a lawyer.
A
No.
lawyer?
Oh.
Oh, like that to me. Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
So far, my laptop is taking this as like a champ.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Goddamn.
So the thing is that this laptop died at the point,
Mm.
so I put it aside, and then all of a sudden it came back to life.
He's a born again Christian.
I have no idea what happened, and then I looked into it.
Believes in himself.
Yeah, but I looked into it, and then I noticed that I need to buy a new battery. So I bought a new battery. I looked up tutorials on how to change. You know, back when Macs were actually you were actually able to open them. So I'm
Sean said when it's warmer.
What?
Kagan 24/7.
What?
What? What did he say?
Sean said he might come here when it's warmer.
When
Call
it's
again
warmer.
24/7.
Oh, so he's becoming a true Scottish.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Sean, you're never at Kagan. I don't know what you're talking about. You're never at that coffee place. Oh.
What's
What a-
the coffee place?
So Kagan is the only coffee place
In
that we go
Simrishamn,
to in
yeah.
Simrishamn, and it's the only coffee
Yeah,
place
it's the
that is
coffee
open.
place in the center. You know it. We've been there.
We
Mhm.
have.
It's the only coffee place that is open till 4 o'clock. We make. We make.
Till 4 o'clock in the evening, right?
Yeah,
That's quite sad.
that is quite sad. Yeah,
That
yeah.
is very
It's
sad.
like going here and seeing like, oh, everything is open till like 6 or 7 at least. Yeah, it's a sad place, but goddamn, has some nice sandwiches.
They do have nice sandwiches though.
They do,
Nothing
yeah.
wrong with
No,
that.
I'm not. I would never shit talk my one true love.
The sandwich?
No, Kagan.
Ah.
The
It's
Wilhelm's one true.
it's so sad when you were buying those sausages. Sausages.
What are you talking about?
The
Peter's asking-
sandwiches.
Peter's asking if you're using reference or is it strictly imagination?
Yes, it's not really
Yes, both.
both. No. I have a reference, and I will show
Yeah.
you guys. I will show you guys how I have my
And Sean
setup.
said that you only eat sandwiches.
Yes, I do. Listen, that's
I'm listening.
You want to know how you remain thin? Eat sandwiches. That's how you get this beautiful form.
No,
Do you?
you're just if you stop eating, you will
I'm not
disappear.
sure. I'm not sure about that. I'm not
I
sure.
probably, yeah. You know what? I might. But hey, that's just
Yeah, I
the
mean,
way
a
the
lot
cookie
of
crumbles.
people told me that they eat a lot.
But hey,
Let's see. I'm wondering if I should. I think first I'm gonna do everything with pencil, and then I'm gonna take watercolor. See if I can do anything. I've seen drawings done like this, so I think the possibilities are there. So Peter, I am using references, and I just picked up this bird that I love. I think this bird can. It's an Amazonian bird. They can pick up a full-fledged monkey, howl monkey from the
my
Amazon,
God,
and they
yeah.
can fly with it.
Oh,
I'm like,
Jesus.
Do ice cream sandwiches count as sandwiches?
yes.
They do, yes. Of course they do.
They're the best.
They are the best. Oh, back in the day when we could use ice cream.
Said, I'm guessing an owl.
No, it's not an owl. I don't know how you call this
Sean
one.
said an eagle.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is. So this is basically what I was trying to show them, because I didn't have charcoal, so I was like, I need something. And I think this 8B, I think if I go with the mono,
yeah.
this is gonna be even better. Let's see.
What
Oh,
brand are you using? Is it
I found it somewhere at Creatima, and now I'm using the mono.
Oh, it is the mono. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I have one of those as well. It's just very
No,
short.
that's a very old one.
That's a very old one. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I don't even know where I got
they
it
changed the design because now they have this design, but before they had that.
Oh, okay. That's the old
So
school
you
mono.
can
The OG.
Confuse them with the Kohinoor because those have that design right now.
The Kohinoor one, yeah. we
Yeah.
do.
But the thing is, they're two completely different things.
One is amazing and the other is just shit.
Is that true?
Yes.
Apparently.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, the quality of the graphite of Kohinoor is just crap.
So Wilhelm, how was it to paint with Sana?
Oh my god, it was amazing. It was such a nice experience.
Yeah, that painting looked amazing.
Yeah, like I was so surprised
I
that
was
it actually
surprised as
didn't.
well
Yeah.
that you didn't suck as bad as I thought you would.
Yeah. No, but honestly, that's exactly what I thought.
Oh, I'm joking.
No, but it's like cause what? That was my third still life, I think, right?
Aw.
And it's like first I did the like the onion by myself, right? And then I did the apple and an egg, which was like, what was that? It was, I think we total spent like 9 hours on that. It was really quick.
Aw.
And then it's like, oh, this doesn't look that bad.
But that's how you always become. That's what Barbaroni always says. You always gonna, oh my God, it's gonna be so
Beautiful
shitty.
drawing.
But
Johan.
do you know what?
No.
Beautiful drawing.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Ooh.
Can you make drawings yourself?
Oh
What
my
can I make?
God.
What?
Drawings?
Sometimes
So-
it's a bit of Russian roulette. I would say. It's
Joe Johns is asking if Pop Tarts count as the same thing as sandwiches as well.
what is that?
Or hot
Weren't we
dogs.
supposed to do art?
Where do we
I'm
draw
just
the
joking.
line?
But listen, I'm
Wait,
starting.
what was the question? Excuse me. What?
Do Pop Tarts count as sandwiches as well?
What's a Pop Tart?
Yeah, what is a Pop Tart?
Is those things that you put in the microwave and make sure they like,
What's the nutritional value of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I don't know, they're stuffed with different things.
Hey now.
You know, like the very thin bread and stuffed with meat or cheese or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Pop Tarts. Very
But I'm gonna Google this right now.
hot dogs, where do we draw the line?
Hot dogs. Hot dogs
Oh,
are the
not
best.
the sandwich discussion. I've had it so
Yes.
many times. Oh my god. I don't even know what happens. What happened?
Anders said hi.
Anders! Which Anders? Our Anders?
Our Anders.
Oh, Anders.
Oh,
Anders!
Tart.
I sent the live stream to Anders.
Yeah?
What? This looks amazing. Oh my god.
Tomorrow we are coming here, Anders, just so you know.
Yes. Sean said to stay on the topic.
Oh. What was the topic? The sandwiches?
Oh. Sean is gonna be like the semi-moderator of this. Like, please guys, stay on topic.
Pete is
Please.
saying, I'm beginning to think that the guests in the studio want you to draw them a sandwich.
You know, guys,
Would you draw a sandwich for
my next projects are gonna be food painting.
Really?
I mean,
Is
look
that
at
true?
Instagram. Oh my god, I'm so totally digging this spaghetti. And then they take a picture of it, hashtag, composition, all that shit. Come on, haven't you seen that?
No.
Everybody does it. It's
What?
trendy.
What? Like paint food?
Yes, I think
That's
that would be
genius.
awesome.
That is genius. It's like what I said
Why
about
is it
painting.
cheating?
No, it's not cheating. It's genius. Like,
Oh, it's genius.
it's like people who paint pastry and stuff and sell them because obviously when you see it, you're like, oh my god, that looks so delicious. And then like they buy it out of pure hunger.
Pure hunger.
That's what I would do. I mean,
Uh,
come on.
Yeah, I mean.
I saw I saw Tor's painting of a cinnamon bun. I think it was, and oh my god, it was such a nice painting, but it made me so hungry. Oh.
I guess those things are good for restaurants.
Yeah.
Anders asked if the usual boat. I think it's going to be at 8, half past 8 or 9.
It depends if we want to get here earlier or just take the boat.
Yeah, depends when you want us to get here. Like we can take the. Let me check.
Okay, so in general, I like to keep things way softer than I see them, mostly when I work from references. Because the problem is when we work from photos, we tend to get too sharp.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what we were talking yesterday with Nick Alm and another Anders, not our Anders, Nick Alm's Anders, about what was it, that contest, Marianne, where Odd Nedrum was like fed up with all the
Figurativos.
yes. So we are living in an era where photos kind of influences a lot fine arts with this hyper realism, and I'm a victim of it as well. I'm not saying that, oh my god, I'm such a master. So we're always constantly reminding ourselves that, I do squint when I look at this reference. I do squint. It's not the same, you don't have the same light coming back at you, but it kind of works. So right now I'm squinting and I can see how much more of a darker value I want to do here. And I think I'm gonna use water. I want to see if I can get some kind of cool effect with this one.
That's gonna be so nice to use. What did you say? It was an 8B, right?
This is 6B.
6B. Oh,
Yes.
that's really nice.
So I'm gonna push it a little bit with darks and then use toilet paper. Paper again. I think that can be super fun. And yes, I'm drawing a bird because a portrait is much harder, and I had enough portrait drawing for today with the True Detective. My God.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
God, it looks so nice.
Thank you.
God bless.
God bless.
God
God bless.
bless.
Matthew. Oh yeah, when I post the True Detective, guys, I really want everyone to just tag Matthew McConaughey. Yes.
He seems like a guy who really likes art. I feel like.
Eyes up, never low.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew McConaughey official Matthew McConaughey. That's his Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I love that guy.
Anders asked who's the guest.
A douchebag.
Can you introduce yourself?
Yes.
Hello. I am Wilhelm Schlieder, 23 years old from I guess from Simrishamn, studying at what is it called? Swedish Academy of Realist Art. There we go. An artist in training, going my third year.
So you guys, if you have any questions regarding this fine art school and blah 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 blah, you may ask this dude over here.
Sean said you can squint for values but not edges when using 2D references.
You can what?
You can squint for values but not edges when you look at 2D references. But I'm not
it
sure
helps
if
me.
that's true. It helps you with edges as well. It depends how hard you squint. You can squint till you barely see.
You
and
squint
then
it till you
see,
fake it.
And then you'll
Yeah,
see which
fair enough.
edges are kind of like dissolving and which edges still pop.
Yeah.
So you can still figure out which edges needs to be softer and which one you can still keep.
I really feel like swimming is like it's like one of the most valuable techniques when observing something. Like
Richard Schmidt said that if you learn how to squint, you win.
yeah, I mean, yeah, basically, like because you see so many what do you call them, like young artists that uses like they basically uses photos as reference, right? But they make them, because they don't squint, they make the contrast and everything so overmodeled, which I feel like if they just would learn how to squint a lot, they would become so much better so quickly. But hey, that's just my theory.
That's
Sean
like
said
your opinion,
Kind
right?
of
That's-
quoted from Alla Prima. Yeah, I understand, but I still don't. I don't have to agree with everything Richard Schmidt says.
How dare you?
How
Did you
dare
just say that about our Lord and Savior, Richard Schmidt?
What? Explain yourself, Marian.
Yeah.
What?
What?
How dare you?
Why don't you
Oh,
agree
yeah.
with him? Tell me.
I would say something, but we're on the live stream. I said no more bad words.
Listen,
So let's
Rich-
keep the discussion civilized. I dared it. I take full responsibility for what I said.
okay.
And you can crucify me later for it.
Oh,
You're already crucified in Romania.
yeah.
Yes.
So nobody likes
So
you in Romania.
am I the Lord and Savior?
This is gonna be super fun. I hope you guys are doing this as well, because one thing I want to do with live stream is people drawing at the same time. Because that's one reason it's called chilling in art. You chill and you draw. And you talk shit.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Oh, I remember, like, before years ago, I used to go on these, like, drawing streams, and I just sat and draw with them, and it was like I actually had friends.
Oh my.
Oh my.
You had friends.
But they're on the internet, Mom. Oh, yeah.
Get out, son!
Yeah. But Mom, I'm drawing with my friends. But yeah, it was really fun though. I remember so many good people I used to watch. I wonder what they're doing now.
Dead. No.
Maybe. Who knows, to be honest.
Overdose or something.
What is happening?
Can you handle the chat for a while?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now Wilhelm is looking at the chat, so you guys can ask him
I have
questions.
this stag which is like permanently squinting. Can't see well enough to get a driver's license, but I think it's good for my drawing because I see more balance and detail. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. Permanently squinting. God damn. It would be a dream to attend the Swedish Academy, but alas, I haven't the education and money. One day I hope to join it. Like, it isn't. You don't have to be that good to apply for the school.
No, I mean, look at yourself.
I mean, yeah, I was just gonna say, if you. Oh, I should. You know what?
No.
Did I tell you I held a speech at the school about my art journey?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Can you have it here too?
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be such a nice thing because just went through because I've documented my entire art journey through Instagram.
All of it?
All of it, yeah. Actually, all of it from
Really?
November 2016 when I started. But yeah, you don't have to
Before you continue, can you send people your Instagram? Like, just write it in the chat, and if people are curious, they can check
yeah,
it.
I'll write my Instagram.
So you guys can see who he is and what he does.
This beautiful boy. Let's see.
This beautiful boy.
Why am I doing this to myself? They're gonna be like, he's not beautiful. Why are you lying? How do you do that?
Oh my god, it's so much fun having you here. Oh, people.
I don't like deception. I'm gonna quit supporting you on
I'm posting
Patreon.
my
Why did you lie
Instagram
to
now
I
at
don't
Varsity
know.
at Home. There we go. But it's like I feel like there's a common misconception with the school that you have to be so good when applying. Like, I didn't know what a still life was when I applied for the school. I had to Google it, and I was looking at all these still lifes, and I'm like, I can't do this. So I just put a cup on the table and drew a really bad cup. And hey.
Because, for example, there's someone on the stream, Peter, that wants to get, I've seen his Instagram and he has a lot of potential. The way he draws and everything, even though it's from, presumably some are from photo, some are from life.
Yeah.
But it's like, what do you think that at your stage right now you would love to do? To be able to, create subjects and stuff like that, composition. Do you feel like you have gained enough to create really masterful paintings, or what do you think you're gonna do when you're done with school?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a deep question.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it. I just have to think. What have I gained? Like, I feel like God, this is gonna sound like such a. No, but it's like, I think you're never fully educated in art, which I mean, it is true. Like, it is one of those things where. You can just keep educating yourself. But I think it's a really good, like, the school is such a good basic foundation.
Ew.
To start like, to like go to workshops and just watch videos on how to paint different styles and stuff. Like, it's such a basic foundation. Because the problem I felt when starting art was there was so much stuff out there, but it was very few stuff about the basics when I started in 2016. And that was one of the biggest problems, like the basic stuff, how to get started, like how to draw from reference, how to make something.
I have a good question. Sorry for interrupting you.
Yeah.
When you were learning on your own, let's say that you didn't go to school, because this is something that I have two people that wants to have me as a teacher, online teacher.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself learning more from a digital teacher rather than a physical teacher? I don't know how to phrase this.
No, definitely from a physical one. Like, even, I feel like you gain so much being there in person than online. Like, even, I don't know, like, I've watched so many videos, but I feel like they haven't given me as much information and helped me as much as people have done, like, physically. And of course you get more personalized feedback, but it's like, like, if you have the opportunity to go to workshops and stuff, like, definitely do them instead of do it over the internet, or like look at videos. I feel like that helps a lot, and just like go and actually look at art.
So what you're saying that they should just stop the stream and just
Yeah. What are you doing?
Mm.
But it like God, this is why are you doing this to me? You're putting me on the spot.
What? This is one reason I love you because this is so much fun.
Okay.
You're sabotaging him.
Yeah.
But it's like
Well, sabotaging myself in my business.
But-
That's not fair.
like of course it's like better. Of course it's better to be physical, but it's physical like they're physically, but most people aren't going to an art school or have the money for an art school or like they don't have a teacher there to help them out. So of course like it's such a good alternative to do it online.
Yeah.
But if you have the opportunity to get private teaching or personal teaching from someone, then definitely take it and don't be like, oh, but I watch their live streams anyways. Like, I don't know if anybody thinks like that, but if you do, I mean, it's so worth it.
I mean, I have to
But if you
admit.
do, we know who you are.
Yeah.
We're coming for you. I had to get it out of my system. Had to.
I mean, for example, in my case, I did learn a lot watching people. Like when I was in the kitchen, instead of like talking to people, I was watching Kim Jun-ji drawing,
Oh, nice, yeah.
and I learned so much by just watching him doing it. I was like, oh, okay, so he basically takes one part and puts it next to another. Of course, that guy is a genius. I can't compare myself to that dude. So.
You were too modest.
Yeah. I know. I'm as good as Kim Jun-ji.
I don't want to brag, but I'm like the Romanian Kim Young-gi.
You're what?
No, you were like the Romanian Kim Young-gi.
Double frate.
Which means,
Shiba.
the
Finger,
worst
finger.
version.
Chase's mom? Worst version?
It's
I will
the
throw
B.
you-
It's the B
I will throw you to
version.
the sharks.
If only you were South Korean. Oh,
Yeah.
the things you could have done.
Oh my god. That is very true. Those people have, like, they work like lunatics. Like, there's so
yeah,
many.
but also the market is much tougher. The
Oh yeah.
competition is a lot more fierce.
read the chat.
This is interesting. What do you guys feel about competitions in school? When you now at school, for example, for you, Wilhelm, do you feel like people are very competitive?
Yeah, like I think it depends on the people, but yeah, I feel like people are competitive. Yeah, in a way.
More than you expected, or
No, but it's like, I guess some people really want to be the best in the class or in the school or whatever, and so they obviously people start competing with each other to be like the best artist or
You're
like
the best.
and like start to, yeah, or you start to. I had a point. Okay, well, like I feel like people compare themselves so much to others, and especially in art, like I think we all do it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In good ways and bad ways.
But how did you handle it? Like, for example, when you saw that someone is, let's say, more advanced than you and someone in your group is better than you, how do you react to that?
Oh, I talked about it during my speech. It's I realized so many things doing that speech, but like I felt like when I joined, everyone was better than me. And I was very, very pissed. I was like, these people already know how to draw. Why are they in school? I was so pissed. And
But what did you do then?
I did like, well, I did the thing you shouldn't do, which was just like, but what did I do? I think I just accepted that I was the worst. And I mean, that was maybe not the best idea. Like because I was slacking out quite a lot because of it, because I felt so demotivated after seeing like how good everyone else was. But then I think what happened is that you start to, because you're already at the bottom.
Yeah.
The only way you can go is up, right? So I just realized that literally like I know these people are better than me, but then I have all the possibilities to actually grow from this school, right? Which just helped me, because it's like if I got better at someone, I was just like, hey, what a twist, because in my head I was like, I am supposed to be the worst, and then seeing how like I slowly but surely started getting it and coming closer to their level was really interesting, and that motivated me, if anything. But and also like I haven't all these people had done art for such a long time. I had done it for like what 1 year or something, and then you have these people like I started drawing when I was 14. I started drawing when I was 6. I drew in the womb. It's like come on. It's like I can't compare myself to those people, and like and you know like it feels bad being the worst in the group.
I
But
was
it's
the
like,
weakest in my class.
but you had like crazy people.
Oh
in your
yeah, I had Jonas Åkerlund, Ruslan Kurman, and Sigge Fernström. They were insane, and also they were dudes, and that was challenging. I was like the girl.
Yeah,
You
how
know,
did you deal with it?
It was hard for me because I was quite immature. I was like 20, fresh.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be like the dude, the girl
I
dude.
planned on how to kill them. Still haven't carried through, but one day.
But anyways, going back to Wilhelm. Some other time, my story with the school.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's probably way different than mine because I feel like it's changed quite a lot from Stockholm when it was at least Stockholm to what it is now. In I guess good and bad ways, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't really know the experience or how it was in Stockholm at all.
It's easier to hide the bodies anyway.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I mean,
god.
yeah. We had a sauna to hide it in. Just decompose.
Yeah, I mean, the Simrishamn is good too. It has a cemetery next to it.
Got a lot of. Let's see. Blah 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 blah.
You have to read the comments.
No,
You
I
have
just-
to read when you answer them.
Let's see. Georgiana Belligan? Is that how you pronounce it? That is a
Yes.
cool name.
Yeah.
Georgiana?
Georgiana, that's a cool
She's
name.
actually a bitch. I will not listen to her.
Do you know her?
She's not a
No, I don't. Never met her.
You do know her.
No.
This is why no one likes you. Never met the person. It's like, what a bitch.
No,
That name?
No.
Yeah.
She's okay. She's good.
I find it pretty fascinating listening to people having positive experiences with art school. I wish I could say similar stuff. Well, I've had positive and negative experiences with art school. Like it's not only positive stuff. It's just that, you know,
Me.
I'm trying to talk about the positive stuff.
Ew.
Yeah.
Listen, nothing in life is positive. Deal with it.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
God, what I have like negative way.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think this is true when learning anything. It's better to be taught face to face with a teacher than watching a video. Yeah, like definitely. I feel like that is. Yeah, like you get personal feedback. You see more clearly what you're doing wrong and what your faults are. Like it's so much better to actually be there physical form. But yeah, like I feel like that is sort of, what do you call it? Like I feel like that's so obvious that it's like that you learn more from being like with a physical teacher than with a
Yeah, you do.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think it's mostly because of the feedback. Like I drew gestures for so long before I came to the school, and watched a lot of videos. I still didn't get it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's until you get until I got feedback from people at school.
I mean, it's kind of nice when you have a mistake. It's the same with me when Marianne came here and I was doing the painting.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you use underwear? Why don't you use, we were talking about hue.
Yeah.
Because I was mixing hues with temperature.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah.
you have someone that goes like, hey, that angle over there, that looks shit. And you're like, huh. It's like Nick Allen, for example, he told me something about the chin with the latest painting I did.
Mhm.
It was way too bright.
No.
And I was like, And now the painting looks better.
I mean, I also feel like if anything, you should also like stop being so goddamn like precious about your work. Because I remember being a lot of people.
How did you get away from this?
I don't know if like I knew that I was that way. So when I practiced drawing, because mostly what I did before I got to the school was practicing drawing figures and stuff like that, and watched a lot of Glenn Vilpa videos. And because I didn't like traditional, which was fun going to a traditional school. So I did it digitally, and I decided never to save any of my files, so I didn't get precious about them. and I mean, yeah, that sort of worked, but I only
Mhm.
did like gestures and figures and stuff like that. And I don't know. How do you get away from I think when you realize that when people say critical stuff about your work, they just want it to be better.
Wait, what? When
Like
did
I
they
feel
say-
because when people like a lot of people are very precious when they get like they've done something they're proud of and then they get a critique from it, like, oh, you could go darker here or something like that.
Sometimes it's just because it's okay if you get feedback from a competent person that can point out and also like tell you about how to fix it or show you how to fix it.
No.
But I don't think is that okay when you get feedback from people that they don't know how to fix it or how to adjust
Yeah,
the situation.
there's like a fine line there, yeah.
Yeah.
And it really, and it's. I think it's really nice to get critiques from people that are not artists, because you know that you will probably try and sell the most art to people that are not artists, right?
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, it's like they can say that they don't like it,
Yeah.
but a lot of them cannot say why
Exactly.
specifically.
Nah.
Because it's a feeling base. If you
Mm.
don't understand the craft, you're not going to be able to pinpoint what's wrong with it.
Yeah. No, definitely.
So that's another thing. Like even though you listen to them, you might not understand what they're saying.
Yeah, and also people. It's been a few times when people that don't do art try and like try to
Say it.
like try to help you, which is nice, but they don't really know what they're talking about. So they're like trying to give you a critique of something, but that might not, like, the thing they have a problem with might not be the issue or something like that. I feel like that is
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
Yeah, that's true.
So how do you feel when a woman gives you critique?
Oh, I hate it, especially you. How dare you?
Who said I'm a woman?
Like woman-splaining.
I told you Henrik is gay.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna seduce Henrik.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna come in my Fantomen spandex and seduce him. PG-13. Let's keep it PG.
Okay,
Perfect.
going back to the serious stuff again.
I want to see what people say in the chat. Like, it's such a thing.
Well, you guys need to keep track of that chat.
I'm doing it. I think this is true. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've read that.
Ball.
Troels Larsen. That is a cool name. God, people have such cool names.
Is that Trolls?
Yes.
Ah, that guy.
Joe Jones. God, you can't pronounce names. If I just moved to Sweden and just started showing up to classes without actually attending, how long would it take the school to notice?
What?
What?
They're gonna notice the first day.
Why would you show up? Why would you move to Sweden and attend, like, what? Wait.
No, he's kind of like, how long will it take them to notice that he's there?
And they don't. If
He's not gonna
Well,
pay.
it took me 10 years.
Yeah,
Still counting.
does it mean? I wonder if he means this school or if he means schools in general, because universities doesn't really give.
I think
give-
this school.
This school, and they will notice immediately you're not showing up. But it's like universities and other schools.
Is he talking about not showing up? Now?
I don't know what happened to the text, by the way. It looks like her.
Yeah, my Chrome is weird for some reason. Just have to refresh it every time it does that.
Oh, here we go. Take the school to notice. I guess he's talking about the school would notice immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
They will.
Like the Sara, the one that you come from, they have CSN, so they need to take attendance. Because here in Sweden, as a Swedish citizen, you can take a loan.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the benefits. Because everybody.
No, but the person was asking if they can study for free, basically. By coming to the classes without paying, I think.
Oh, okay. Just to show up together. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that.
We can. DM me, Joe Jones. I can fix you in. Hello, this is my best friend in the entire world, Joe Jones. Hello.
What if?
Yeah,
What if?
this is my boyfriend, Joe Jones. That could work, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna be here for a while.
Exactly.
Just a week or two.
Joe Jones,
Can
how
you
long
join
have you
the
been
team?
here? 3 years, and you're okay. I guess can people show? I've seen people like show up friends and stuff of people that attend the school and have drawn like join the figure if there's space and stuff. But I think like it's only. I mean, if you visit a school, I guess you can talk to the faculty and they'll let you in and let you draw maybe a little bit to see what it's like. But like they're pretty chill with people visiting the school and stuff. They like visitors.
Yeah, I always tell people like before you wanna come to this school, please come, because they're very nice about that. They do want people to come and see if they can have the mentality to be in Simrishamn, because it is a quite isolated little city.
Now, Sean is just like, oh my god, he was joking. Guys, please listen. Yes,
Listen.
it might be a joke, but I'm telling you, you could actually do that.
What,
In a
marrying
way.
someone to go to school?
What?
What?
Yeah, you could actually do that too. If you can meet a Swedish.
A Swedish cute blondie.
Yeah.
Basil, you usually say interesting stuff.
Who said that?
It's Georgiana. But we can't really hear you. Speak louder or come closer.
Okay.
You guys can take
Can
the
you hear me
microphone.
now?
I barely say anything, anyways.
Well, you ask questions sometimes.
No, it's Wilhelm. Okay. It's all yours.
Oh god. Oh, the pressure.
Yeah, now you know how I feel.
I'm not even in full makeup.
What?
No, nothing. What?
You said full naked?
No, I'm not even in full makeup. Didn't prepare myself for this.
Shite.
Oh.
It's okay. I can punch you and put some blush on your cheeks.
Oh, I would look so pretty.
Mm.
Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. PD Pete.
Pete.
Oh, it's just Pete?
Mm-hmm.
I guess so.
Yeah, he's the one that wants to become like a student of mine. And I still don't have any ideas how to really do it properly in that way, but I think he said that he's gonna give me some tips. And then I'm also gonna try to do some tutorial videos on how to, like explain.
Yeah.
Because I have this thing called Patreon, and I'm actually thinking of changing it a little bit. I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, I mean that would be great.
Me.
I feel like people would really like that.
The Patreon?
Yeah, I would.
Well, on your Patreon? No, you're not.
Don't shame me.
I shame
Hello.
you.
Listen.
Don't act like
okay,
Trump.
so what did Mr. Pete say? I feel if you have a mentor online and or in person that can help in pointing out things out, it's beneficial no matter what. I have attended ateliers and have had online mentors. I feel like I gain more with online mentoring. But perhaps in my experience with the atelier, it could have been the instructions or instructor. Yeah, like if you have the possibility to get online mentorship by someone that's not Theo. But if it's like someone like Glenn Vilpu,
Like me or.
but it's the thing of like accessibility as well. Like if
Yeah, I know.
how like.
I mean, how would you do it online? I mean,
I guess like you're doing now, they show what they've drawn, and then you draw like, oh, this is what I should do. But I guess that's pretty difficult. Like in digital painting.
I was thinking via like Photoshop, to be honest. Like they send me the drawing, and then I just work in Photoshop on top of their drawing. I've done that before with someone.
Oh, digital art.
And then I just crushed their dreams and hopes.
Digital art is disgusting.
It is.
I actually did a online mentorship before I joined the school of Maciek Kuchera's environmental painting course on Learned Squared.
Fuck.
And that was, once again, I feel like that if it still doesn't obviously teach you the basics, which was a bit of a problem, but I learned a lot from it, like especially doing digital like photo bashing and doing environments, and sculpting stuff in Cinema 4D.
This is something I brought up to Peter actually.
Mm-hmm.
Photoshop, like the way I'm a very I don't really have time to really go a lot through thumbnails and stuff like that. So knowing digital, it's really good because you can compose things faster and mush photos, references or whatever faster, and that's pretty much how I do my big compositions. I do sometimes have it in my sketchbook. I get an idea, and then I just drag my references and I just create something in it to get a broader idea faster rather than spending an eternity on it.
Yeah, right, yeah. Like it is so convenient. What's this? Yeah, like honestly, so many things are so much more convenient when you have Photoshop. Jesus.
It's so easy.
Jesus Christ.
Zeros and ones. Zeros and ones.
I will marry any one of you to join Joe Jones. Like Joe Jones. Listen, buy me dinner.
Yes.
Buy me dinner at a beautiful place by the sea.
Not in Broma.
No, but like a beautiful place, you know. You have to, treat me nice, buy me dinner. Don't expect anything after the first date. Listen, it takes a while.
Oh.
I understood.
But
I understood the first 8. The first 8 what?
The first date.
Okay.
I just realized that I was supposed to actually have a chat with Peter, but sorry, Pete.
He'll join. Oh yeah, we haven't checked the Twitch chat.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
What is the most popular one? The Twitch chat or the?
YouTube is the popular one. Barely anyone on Twitch.
Why is there no one on Twitch?
Because I don't know how to promote it.
Oh yeah, this is pretty empty though.
Yeah.
We should probably do something. Because I feel like Twitch should do so much.
Do you want to be my manager, Once I get famous, I can pay for you.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Nah. There you go.
But like it should be, I don't know. Like I feel like Twitch art is a very interesting place.
Is it?
I'm not gonna say
Anything bad about
bad about Twitch art, but it's weird how it's like mostly on the front they're like
Nothing
anime
interesting.
stuff. Like there's not that much realistic stuff.
I actually got comments regarding that. That you actually draw.
On Twitch.
Yeah.
You actually draw.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
You actually draw. You should show us some titties.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But I can actually I have a friend who does a lot of live streaming digital art on Twitch, and he's worked for a long time and got a bit of a following. Very small following. But I mean it works.
I think I'm fine with some people. I don't need like quadrillion guys going like, show us your tits.
Tits or
And
get
I'm
the
like,
fuck out, please.
If this will get you guys to become my Patreon. Basically. Yeah.
I will show you.
I can post
little
should I post the
something.
link in the Discord?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so far my Patreon is like mostly my friends, and then I have some people that just wants me to be their teacher. That's one reason I'm super stressed out about making some tutorials.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know exactly how to do it, and then people are supporting me on that one. I think there are 2 people doing it now, and I'm trying my best to find a solution.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I like free dinners too. Oh my god, Trolls Larsen, we have so much in common. Yeah. I think some girls go on dates just to get a free dinner. Then never contact the guy again.
What?
That is so true though.
But the woman just sent us, no, we don't do that. We love you, man. We don't do it like that.
I would do it.
We give blowjobs as well afterwards and all that shit. Come on. Don't be sexist. We don't accept sexism on this channel.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, if I would do that to a girl, if a girl bought me, I would like, oh, I want to buy dinner. I'm like, in semi-interest, I would be like, you get a free dinner at least, like, you know.
Yeah, I got a couple of free dinners.
But I am what people call an awful person, so.
Yeah.
So you don't do it.
Why are you an awful person? Because you get
When a girl asks me out one day.
Oh, like that. Oh, so you're single. You hear that, girls? Whoever girls are on my channel. I think Georgiana is the only person that can take my sexism towards women. But I can't be sexist against women since I am a woman, right?
Yeah, it's like it doesn't work. It's like
No.
dividing by 0.
Yes.
It just doesn't work. Definitely. Yeah, Charles Orson, I'm telling you.
So tell us more about your journey with art.
What is? How does it show your sheets, your drawing sheets? Lol. How do you make the text look that weird, Eric draws?
Make what?
I don't know. Look, do you see this?
What's happening?
Do you see how weird the text is that he writes?
Yes. It is
Wait, is it I draw or?
Eric draws.
Oh, his English is not very good, but he's a sweetheart. He's trying.
I'm just
his
wondering
best.
how he typed, like how they get the. Anyways, never mind. But, well, let's see. Whatever you think works, Theo. Just keep at it. From D.
Oh yeah, wait. D.
Think about the D.
No, not the D. I'm wondering who was D again. Oh, was it Omar? D.
I don't know. Might be.
Who's D? God damn, I never remember. Wait, D. Someone said something that, oh, I was D. Oh, my memory is so bad.
Who is the?
Maybe. Oh god, what's happening to the text again? What is happening to this laptop? It's just spazzing out. Wait, let's read.
That's what happens when you get Dell.
No, it's not the laptop. It's the Chrome. I haven't updated. Maybe I should.
What is it? Show whatever you think worth you. Maybe if you were extremely attractive as a guy, you could do that. Yes.
But he is very attractive. I will show you guys.
I don't think you need to be very attractive as a guy to do that. Though.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Explain yourself. Explain yourself, Marianne. Georgiana wants to know.
I think you just need to be good at bullshitting.
Whoa! Are you saying we're stupid? So what you're saying we're stupid? Is that what you're saying?
That's so true, though.
That's how we want to take
Asshole. You sexist bastard.
It's
Why are
yours.
we friends? Okay, no
I
swear
don't
words there. But this is very offensive towards my sex. This is very
Is
bad.
it?
Yes.
I think it's wonderful.
What do you mean? What do you do with us?
Listen, guys.
Tell me a scenario of where you bullshitting women. Come on, I want to hear that.
I want to hear Mariana explain this.
Do you guys want to talk about the implication?
Oh,
No.
sweet D. Yes.
Oh,
Tell us about the implications.
God, we just put him on the spot. No. Oh, I'm just
No
reading chat.
thanks.
I'm leaving you too.
I can't wait to. I think we already lost some views right now.
Because it's art magic, Eric. I still don't. The way he writes is so weird. Like the S is lying down. Anyways, Eric draws. I accept your art magic.
But maybe.
This is me, Omar.
Yes, it is Omar. Nice.
Who is Omar?
He's one of the Patreons I have. I'm trying my best to give him something. He's really I'm like, what can I do? I need to do those tutorials. So this is what happened today. My ticket for Romania just got cancelled.
Okay.
And my dad is like, so are you guys gonna buy another ticket? And I'm like, yeah, but I need to come for just 10 days because I really need to work. Only 10 days? Can't you do like 3 weeks? I need to work.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm like super stressed out. Like I have people actually starting, Patreon is kind of starting a little bit, and I'm like, I have to do the tutorials because people are paying me their hard-earning money. I can't just, hey,
No.
I'm very talented. You want to be my Patreon? I need to give them something. Okay, we were going back to Marianne.
Yes.
Tell us more about the bullshitting.
The
The
bullshit.
implications.
The implication.
Yes. So I don't feel
Yeah.
so bad towards Omar. Just say something else.
I mean, the implication. I don't think we can talk about that on the stream.
Yes. Oh yes. No.
Pretty bad joke.
It is, but that's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Best show ever.
Oh, but what do you mean, like?
Like, tell us a scenario where you made a woman fall for you. I mean,
Fall for me or pay for my food? Which one?
Both.
You have to decide.
I've gotten so lost in this
So are you
conversation.
saying that you're always bullshitting me? Is this what you're saying? Because I buy you food. But Nu așa e, prietena.
No, dude.
Tovarășă.
You got it all wrong.
Tovarășă, suntem prieteni sau nu? Okay, explain.
Why do I have to, like,
Well,
why is this an
you
inquisition?
offended me. You offended me, so I need to know.
I didn't offend you.
Yes, you have. You offended my every being right now.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
I think
No,
I'm gonna
I'm
leave.
not
I'm
gonna
gonna
accept
go
your
home.
apology. We need to talk
I'm gonna
about
swim to Stockholm.
It. Oh yeah, you can't even leave because you need to wait for the boat.
I prefer the cold.
Than a cold hard bitch like me.
Yeah. I prefer the cold outside than your cold heart.
Yeah. No, serious. What do you mean? Like, really explain it. Georgiana wants to know as well.
Does she?
Yes.
I mean, first of all, the lady needs to have money, right?
How do you know that the woman has money? Like, when we go out, we tend to usually show the man that we have money, though we don't have money. So how does that one work? It's like, I'm like, I work as a CEO at this company, and in my mind I'm like, oh shit, I'm poor as a mug, but I think this guy has some money for me. So that's one reason we kind of show that
And
we
then
don't
I
need
take-
men, but we actually do need men.
And I take like my wallet out of my pocket, and then there are like 2 butterflies getting out of it.
But that's when we leave you. I mean, you need to keep the woman next to you so she can make you sandwiches. So how does that one work? I think Sean already left. Jack is like, oh my god, not the woman joke anymore.
Sean texted me like, it was too cringe. I'm out. That's what he wrote to me.
Sean. I love it.
Sean is like, I want to learn more about muscles and how to work out and about I don't know what he's all about.
What do you mean, Sean?
Well, Sean is not in chat anymore, so.
No, he left because I'm making bad jokes about us women.
God, there's so much happening in chat now. Let's see. Oh, that looks really nice, Theo.
Oh, it does. Thank you.
Can you draw?
I don't know. Can I?
That's a good question.
I think I can draw.
Seeing the unsharpened pencil gives me OCD anxiety.
Oh, is it? Ow, ow, things are falling. No, it's going so far.
Oh, nice.
It's so close. Look at that. I can't move because the camera is in the way. There you go. Got it.
I love this.
My ribs. Ow, there.
La 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 la.
I mean, check this one out, guys. I mean, look at that. Look at that unsharpened pen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it glows. Beautiful.
I love working with
Amazing.
unsharpened pens, though.
What do you say?
Well, I have so many unsharpened pens. I've just gotten used to using them now.
But that's one reason I like using the soft pencils because you make them flatter faster
Yeah.
and then it's very easy to just do this. I need to see what I'm gonna do.
Some women are indeed stupid, Theo. The truth hurts.
What?
That's Georgiana says that.
What did she say?
Some women are indeed stupid, Theo.
Well,
the
that's
truth
not
hurts.
What? The truth hurts?
Yeah.
Is she saying that I'm stupid? How dare she? That makes me so horny. I keep forgetting this is a stream. Oh my god, this is one
This is
reason
not
I'll
us
never
sitting-
grow as an artist on the freaking internet.
At this point, it's just like
Internet.
Um,
Ew, that's
it's like
gross.
we're just having a conversation, and it's like people looking through the window at this point.
It's like Peter and Omar is over there, and they're like, what are we doing with our lives?
Yeah. We actually give this woman money. What? Blah blah blah. Let's see here. The harder they are, the dumber they are. But in the end, the women.
Who's saying that?
But
Who is saying that?
That's trolls. That's the good old troll Larson. But in the end, the women are the ones choosing the partners. Oh, that is
What?
sad but the true.
What, really? I mean, you guys kind of end up with bitches as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, but we don't choose. They choose.
The bitches choose us. What?
Wasn't it Bill Burr making a... No, it was Patrice O'Neill making a joke with the boat.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get one
Get on my
fish.
boat, bitch!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for other fish.
And they're like, keep holding on to you, making sure you never let go.
Yeah.
Lol, Theo, that's such BS.
Who?
Oh shit, we actually got a real question now.
Oh, okay.
Away from talking about women and using them for free food. As interesting as that is.
But
How
wait a
long
minute.
did it take
It's
you?
only. Is it just abusing when
Oh, for fuck's sake.
when you're doing it to a woman? Like, why is it not abusing when women do it to us?
It goes both ways.
Okay.
It sucks.
No.
It's fine. Then just answer the question. No, I got my answer.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, what's the question?
P, how long did it take you once you understood the process to just free draw like you're doing right now?
Oh.
Oh, hello, Rickard. Rickard Johansson.
Oh,
I-
Ricardo.
Oh, this is actually a good question.
It is,
This
yeah.
is something I was talking with Nick about intuition. So I've been drawing for what, 10 years? And I had a period where I didn't even paint it because I was too obsessed over learning how to draw properly, see things and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like the way I've started right now, it's very abstract. It comes so natural for me. I'm not saying it's easy. It never gets easy in that way.
Mm.
Marianne, how would you explain this? I think you understand what I'm trying to say. It's like.
I think in my experience, and I think it's the same in yours,
Mm,
it doesn't really get easier.
no, it doesn't.
You kind of like understand more about it and you're pursuing more about it. Like you want to become more subtle. You want to say more stuff with less strokes or with less values or with less information. You want to use less and less information. You want to create your own abstractions as well. So it's kind of like, it doesn't really get easy. It will just get harder and harder.
Yes.
It will get as rewarding as well. Like the harder will become, the more rewarding it will feel.
Mm.
So it's like when you're gonna do like a big piece that, I don't know, looks soothing or looks amazing.
And that's the challenging part, and that's what Peter wants to achieve as well. And I think what really helped me a lot to grow in this as well, it's being more interested in illustration and concept art. That actually helped me a lot with my designs, because people do tell me like, oh, there's so much more towards game design.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that when I went to the school, I wanted to be a concept artist. But yeah, then I was like, that's too much of an easy life. I should just become a fine art.
Yeah, living life in a hard mode, as we call it.
Yeah.
But is that what you wanted to become from the beginning?
No. Since I was a kid, I
That's-
wanted to be a fine artist, but I didn't really have the. You know,
But
I come
then-
from Romania, so the support was a little bit weird. I don't know how to explain it. And now I
Yeah.
get a lot of support from my family, which is very interesting, because before they were telling me that I should get a job, that I'm wasting time. When am I gonna be a mom? You know, all of that stuff. Like, time is passing. I mean, I'm 30 years old right now, so I am a bit stressed out in regards, you know, being a mom and stuff.
All of that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the way I'm drawing right now is just a lot of practice and failing. I failed so much, and this is what I'm trying to tell the students. Just let yourself fail and learn from it. You learn more from it than succeeding the same shit all the time. Sorry, the same thing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So by practicing every day, and again, like I said, I was the weakest in my class. I was competing with really talented people, and I had to push myself much more, and that's one reason I burned out at the point and I couldn't draw anymore. I had to take a break from art and just walk dogs for a while until I got my energy back to draw again.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to push myself like 10 times more than someone that were like, you know, oh, I started drawing and I'm here at the school. Even though I was drawing before I went to school, but it was a lot of like copying. I wasn't sure what I was doing in that way that was helping me improve.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's practice. That's it.
Practice makes perfect.
The more I think about it, the answer is quite simple. It's 10 years of my life, everyday drawing, different things, experimenting all the time, understanding more of how abstraction works, how light falls onto your subject. Even though I'm working from a 2D reference right now, what I used to do, and I think I posted it on Instagram as well, when I did like the skull or some skulls, and I was trying to understand a bit the 3D mesh, the lines, the way the form changes, and that really helped a lot. I'm still learning a lot about edges. Like for example, 4 years ago, my edges in my paintings and drawings were very sharp. Even 1.5 years ago, the edges were quite sharp. And then Marianne, I think you pointed it out, saying like you're getting softer. It's because I'm more preoccupied with how the light falls on my subject, but the fact that I have the drawing skills behind my head, if I can say like that, it's easier for me to understand the light, push the edges, turn the form, and again it has to do with all of the practicing I did every day. Oh my god, I talk too much. Can you talk? Go ahead. Do I make any sense or am I being stupid?
No, I think you're making sense. I feel like that is. Yeah, you're making sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I can relate. I relate
And
to
that's
that.
one thing I noticed at school. The figure poses you guys are doing, it's so sharp. I can't wait to just go to school to force you guys to squint really low. Oh yes, Omar, squinting helps a lot. I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the live stream, but even when I'm working from photos, I squint. It's really helpful. Because that's when you kind of see where the edge, like the soft edges, like the picture I have right now, the face is really sharp, but I'm trying to keep certain edges a bit softer that I'm seeing them in the photo. Which again comes with you drawing a lot from life and understanding how the light falls on the form, how squinting works and stuff like that. It's really helpful. And I think I learned more about squinting when I watched the Richard Schmidt alla prima portrait. Because he was the one, like the last edge, when you squint down, the last edge you see as sharp, that's the sharpest edge you will have on your painting. The rest is just soft.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah. If Richard Schmidt is God, then that video is the Bible. Like
Yeah.
that video is so good.
I don't know how many times I've seen it. I think maybe 20 times so far with the school and stuff like that.
I've seen it like 2 times already. And
yeah, it's a
I don't
very,
know
very
video.
good video. But it was so interesting, like the last edge you see sharp, that's the sharpest edge.
Yeah. Oh, that is such a good video.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god. Oh god, the computer is going crazy again. Let's see what people are saying.
They're saying, Theo, you're talking too much.
What, you're 30 and you're looking like a teenager? XD, I'm impressed.
I do.
Right,
look
Georgiana?
good.
Right?
Wait, Georgiana said that?
Yeah?
She didn't know I was 30?
No.
Oh, alright.
God damn.
It's because
You don't
of,
look like you're 30 at all.
I don't, do I? Yay! I'm gonna age well.
Or maybe you'll age overnight like a pear.
Yeah.
You just go, and then suddenly the wrinkles come. Troels Larsen, when will I be a mom? Okay.
That reminds me of Monty Python, when the Jerusalem with the crusade one.
Oh yeah.
I want to be a mother. Like, it was such a good one.
Oh, I love Monty Python. That's so.
Yeah.
Oh, Anders Gudmansson. Hello, hi.
Oh, hi, Anders.
Oh, that's
Thanks for
dude.
thanks for yesterday's drinking company. No shaky hands today? Question
Actually,
mark?
no. I was a bit
Yeah, it was
thirsty, but
super
I didn't
nice
get drunk.
yesterday.
Or did I get drunk?
A little bit.
Pete says, I do agree. Squinting is key.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so true. Pete, you're speaking the word of.
Peter, have you seen the Richard Schmidt one? The
Of a
video I'm
dying
talking
god.
about. I think you can find it online and buy it, and I think maybe you know which one I'm talking about.
Theo, if you want to gain more popularity with your live streams,
Stop swearing.
you gotta talk constantly about how you are doing and what you are doing. It says Trolls Larsen.
Oh, that guy.
My boy
now.
Trolls.
Yeah. Mansplaining me all the time.
Omar says, it's a good thing my vision's getting worse as I get older because now I can see the values.
You kind of don't need to be old to be able to see that, though.
No, yeah. I mean,
Wasn't Rembrandt myope? Like, was it Rembrandt? That he couldn't see well, that's one reason he had those kind of soft edges on his portraits.
yeah, I think so, yeah. I think it was something like that, right?
Mm.
But I don't know if that makes your edges softer, like that particular.
No. So, if I can explain what I'm doing right now. So, you guys saw that when I started it was very like a lump. I'm basically painting more than drawing right now. If I would have made this as a drawing, I would have started with a line drawing and keep it simple as much as possible. And that's more like a beginning, a beginner level. Right now I'm doing it more advanced. So I'm going directly into shading and finding the value while also working with the drawing. So this is higher level. It's very hard for me to explain what I'm doing if you don't understand the process of drawing. Like for example, I'm looking at this point here in relationship to this and in relationship to this, and I can see this is more up, this is, the middle point is more low, and then this one needs to go up again. And then I'm also looking at the distance from here to here in relationship to this, because nothing is symmetrical. And this is something I've noticed with portraits, also from you guys. The symmetry kills my soul.
Yeah.
And that's one reason it's good to understand a little bit of, when you study the face, you go like, okay, I have the middle face. Let's see if I have some paper in here. I just have good paper, but doesn't matter. Let's just flip the paper a little bit. So when we think about symmetries, when you, I'm doing it correctly. Let's just say that this is a face. So a lot of people do this, which is good because you need to learn about this stuff. So then people go like, oh, this is almost one eye distance. So you have one eye here, and then the nose falls over here, like that. Then the lips are somewhere over here. So this is very symmetrical, for example.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. And just sharpen it a little bit. Ooh.
Okay, that looks kind of a cool design over there. There. So this is the problem that I've noticed a lot of people doing when they do portraits. They tend to do it too symmetrical, and I do the same problem as well, mostly when I was a bit younger. But if you look at yourself in the mirror, you'll notice that, for example, with me, this eye over here is not really lining up with the edge of the nose. It's more in the middle. So this eye for me goes more inside, while this one does line up with this point over here. And it was interesting because when I was a student, I did a bunch of self-portraits, and that's when I noticed. I was like, why am I always so obsessed over this, who's this schema?
Scheme?
Not scheme, like this method of seeing portraits. It is good because you need to learn about, the face and the proportions, the distance, the cheekbones and all of that stuff, where the jawbone is and how the jawbone forms and stuff like that. And then this knowledge gets in the back of your head. So when you do a portrait, that's when what do you call it? Knowledge that you gain from ateliers like the Swedish Academy. Where you go like, where is this point in relationship to this point? Where is this point in relationship to this? Well, this is a little bit up, this is a bit low. What's the distance from here to here in relationship to this? So you kind of study as much as you can, and in the end everything becomes a lump. And that's what I mean with practicing every day. Everything gets assimilated, and then everything kind of becomes more of an intuition. You're more knowledgeable. It's pretty much when you fish. My father is a good example. Sometimes I had to explain to him what it means for me to, how it is for me to understand what I'm doing. It's basically you're feeling the fish. It's basically you're feeling your drawing. You get an idea of what it will be, and appear all of a sudden on your paper. You already see the end result before you even started. There you go. That's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I've learned from Robert Samelin when he was a senior art director at DICE.
Oh.
I asked him, like, when you start a landscape, what's your process? And he said, I don't really have a process. I guess it's been more of an intuition for me. Like I said, intuition again.
Mm.
But I do see the end result before I started. So then again, you gain the skills from the school. You know how to draw a figure, you know how to draw a portrait, you understand how to build up a hand. And then you go like, what should I do with this skill? And that's something I can't really answer. That's something that me and Marianne, we're talking every day. What's the purpose of art? Does art have a purpose? So you start talking more philosophically. I love, for example, mythology and I love fantasy. So I'm trying to implement this fantasy art style into more of a fine art, let's say, agenda. Because you have this conflict between illustrators and fine artists, which makes me angry, but the older I get and I'm starting to understand a little bit more of the difference between the two, and it has to do with the composition. Illustration tells more of a broader story, when fine art, let's say final piece, Henrik said that it's more like a feeling. And how would you explain it, Marianne? You're much better at this.
I wouldn't say it's only composition. It's composition, light, shape, design, and in the end is like the how serious it looks. You know, because usually illustrative work tends to be more. How should I put this?
I know it's kind of hard to really explain this, but I think
I mean, it's hard
to
to tell it without offending anyone. You know.
We're gonna
It's
offend a
just,
lot of people. This is the thing with the stream. Because we all have our opinions and we're allowed to say it. So if you're offending someone, cry, they can explain in the chat what they think. So just go for it.
I mean, from what I looked at, the main difference is sense of light. It's completely different in most fine art pieces than in
Why?
than in
What's the
illustrations.
difference when it comes to the sense of light then?
Because the light is much more, I would say, suiting in a fine art piece. Not suiting, but like more focused. You know, it's more focused on integrating those things in the environment. To me, a lot of the illustrations, especially the ones done today, are too patchy. They look more like collages than they look like actual pieces, you know.
I agree.
And there's a lot of over modeling in illustration.
Wow.
That doesn't exist in fine art. The reason is that people put too much emphasis on everything, and they don't, because for example in fine art you're just going to see one piece of that painting that is important and relevant, and the rest of it is just the atmosphere. And I think that's why hyper-realism is not that great. It's because it doesn't create that kind of mood, and it doesn't create that kind of feeling either. And it's hard to integrate that into fine art as well. Because it's like, I think the ideal piece of art would be like a memory, you know, like a piece that, yes, like when you look at it, it kind of looks like when you remember something. You know, like you have some things that are, how should I say, like in focus, sharp, like you can see them, but the rest is just crumbling away. You know, it's disappearing before your eyes.
Yeah. But that has to do with the edges.
Yes, of course, the edges and light. And it's because, I don't know, it's because that's how our brain works. That's why we find those kind of things more meaningful. And of course, the subject plays a big role as well. And how serious you approach it, how dramatic the scene looks, how unfiltered the feeling is, like how drastic. I think fine art is much more drastic than illustration is. I think illustration is more like mellow, soft, and fine art is a bit more.
I hope Henrik is out hearing this.
Henrik is like so offended right now.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Kill
Henrik wrote, I am breaking up with you. So that's that.
Yeah.
was a fun run, but hey. What
Hey,
can I
hey,
say?
tack så mycket.
Hey, that's okay.
Yes, Ika for you, my dear.
Let's see. There's a lot of things here.
Yeah. So,
I think they're using. Let's see.
let's see what people wrote. Maybe hopefully I will become
What
better
video
at
was that
reading
again,
stories.
Theo? It's the Richard Schmidt painting. What is it called?
Captain Portrait.
Captain's Portrait. That's the one.
Captain's Portrait.
Yeah.
Ooh. La, 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 la. But those abstractions are only meant to be a tool to understand relationships and standards. One must understand that the face is more complex than the abstraction. Yeah. I mean that makes sense. Lol, like you said. Yeah.
Yeah, but to be able to achieve, to paint a face or to draw a face, you need to be able to decompose that face into understandable pieces. So that's what we mean by abstraction. It's like you need to decompose it into manageable areas that you can work on and work with as well. So you just decompose it in like a puzzle, you know? You look at shapes and then you draw that, and then you assign them different characteristics and values, and after that you analyze the edges and put different types of information as well, and then after that color, which is a much more interesting and fascinating thing. So I mean, you need to understand abstraction before you start serious work, because if you don't, I think it's going to be much harder, you know,
Yeah.
or you're going to end up outlining everything. That's what I used to do a lot before I started getting it, and I'm still not there yet, and I don't think you're ever there.
No, I have so much to work.
Yeah, I think to become a master, you have to accept the reality of being an eternal student.
Eternal student.
Yeah.
Word, Marianne. Word.
Yeah.
You should actually look at Bob Ross for inspiration. Loads of people watching him, but not because they want to learn how to paint. They just want to enjoy watching something be created.
I guess.
Yeah.
Happy trees.
Yeah. Just talk a bit like Bob Ross. Be like, oh, and maybe this eagle has a bit of an angerish.
Oh, let's give it a smile. Look, let's give it a
No,
smile.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
Just-
that's just talking.
Let's just erase this little line here.
Yeah.
Look at the little line. Oh, it's gonna be a snappy little thingy. No, sorry.
That's not Bob Ross though.
No, that's me being an idiot. I'm sorry.
Just-
Be professional, Theo. Be professional.
Yeah, that looks like a very happy eagle. That eagle just ate a mouse. That's
Uh,
why he's so happy.
And maybe that eagle lives on the top of a mountain, and maybe that mountain is in
Your mom's house.
North Idaho. Oi, oi, oi.
Now I was making a reference to the podcast, Your
Mom's house. Yeah.
For example, right now when I'm
It's a
drawing
very good
this, I
podcast.
need to be very careful how I'm drawing the eye. So it's basically I'm looking at this point here where the eyes are, and I can see that this needs to be smaller than this one. He's very unsymmetrical because his head is turning towards his right side a little bit, so it's not completely frontal. So again, this is where the skills from the school comes into place. It's all about the abstract shapes. And also having a good light that doesn't make your drawing glow.
Oh, so many things to think about.
Yeah, when you're doing the live stream, I mean, look at me.
Yeah, you're like
To keep
Underneath
it
the
simple,
you're like surrounded by the setup.
the principles you need to think about is, you know, values, edges,
Oh, we're actually getting people for the
and
Twitch thing.
chroma.
Yeah, nice.
Let's who this? Sway Art.
Wait, Art, do you see someone called?
So good, so good. Yeah.
Is it someone over there called Classy Bathrobe? No.
Maybe.
I missed that guy.
Users in chat, you can actually check this. Sway Art, Mordecai, Kraska. No, yeah, none of them actually. No. No.
And I'm also squinting right now because I'm trying to really see. I'm having some mistakes. This one needs to be shorter than this one here. It is kind of hard to draw and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
That's why I barely drew during this live stream.
Oh, I need to draw. Oh, I have
Yeah.
no choice.
Yet people don't appreciate it.
Oh my god.
Draw or die.
Word. Word.
Why is that?
We had a lot. We had some people though. We had like I think we've at the max been 16 people in the YouTube, and I think we're max now on Twitch actually.
Okay, now I'm actually serious a little bit.
Yeah.
If you guys want this live, so Troll said that I need to talk more about art, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else do you guys want to hear me, do? I know that some people are like, oh, you need to paint. I will do painting as well, but trust me, it's really hard. It's terrifyingly hard. So I was thinking about doing more separately instead of doing them live stream. I do them and then I upload them. I don't know how to do this sometimes. So.
Why is it hard? It's just hard to paint.
Yeah,
Right?
I need to speak. That's one reason somehow it's been easy for me because you've been here and you've been talking, keeping people entertained.
Yeah.
But then I have trolls. I said, oh, if you want this one to be, successful, you need to say what you're drawing.
Yeah.
And I have like ADD, like it's very hard for me to focus sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So I'm doing my best.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah, I'm so impressed by people that talk and draw at the same time, and like
It's
can
really
actually,
fun.
yeah, I can actually multitask.
Oh, I am very bad at multitasking. Sometimes when Hendrik talks to me, he has to go like, Theo, and I'm like, yeah, look at me. What did I say? I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't hear anything he said.
Yep.
But I was like nodding and saying, yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah. Can relate. God damn. But yeah, I wonder. I do wonder, like, what.
So tell us more about your journey with art, because you haven't really finished that.
Oh, I haven't. No,
We
like.
started being stupid again, but I'm kind of calming down, so.
Started talking about the women again.
Oh, wham.
I don't know what to say,
How
but
did
it.
Because you kind of stopped at the point you were talking about other people being better than you.
No, yeah, when it's like comparing yourself to others and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah, it's like I think like it's better to like at some point you just don't compare yourself to others that much, or you, like, well, yeah, we were at the point where like you accept that you're the worst of your group, and then you like try and make the best of it, I guess, and like trying to actually improve, and then you'll notice that you actually start to catch up with them, or at least I did, and then you get a sort of a kick out of that, of like actually like seeing yourself getting better and better. I think that is like, but it's also very interesting how you start to compare like yourself to yourself in a way, like it's you, because I remember doing every once in a while you do like a really good drawing, and or like you do a really good drawing and you're like, oh my god, I can actually do this, right? And then you compare every other drawing you've ever done to that drawing that is really nice, and you're like, why can I remake this? Why can I not like
I had that problem as well.
yeah, it's like
Even now, after I finish this painting, I'm terrified that will I be able to do it again?
mm-hmm,
And I
right.
guess, like Omar said when we were talking about intuition, I don't know how the human brain works sometimes.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, because it's like I thought it was so interesting to see like how you can compare yourself to yourself negatively,
Yeah.
right? It is so interesting because it's like, oh, I should be able to do this. I've done it before. Was it just luck? And they're like, yeah, it's interesting how like.
You remember in the video with Richard Schmidt? How much does it have to do with luck?
But it's like I feel like you should. The best drawing you've ever done should in a few years become like a habit to do drawings that good. But like that is my mindset. But like the more you will get be more frequent in making good drawings as you practice drawing.
Yeah.
So it's like it might be a couple of times, it might just be good luck, and then suddenly you start to feel like, God, I can actually do this. Oh God, there's like a lot of things happening at the same time.
Okay, let's read.
Oh my God, drastic in what way? Henrik Sahlström, no, I'm good. Marianne is full of crap though.
Oh my God.
I knew Henrik would comment.
Oh, that's
Did you talk shit about illustrators? Like someone, I don't know who, but I read a comment here. Someone was like, "You guys are like the show Friends." Right? That's basically what we are at this point. I know it all too
We're
well.
better.
Attention, Watts Atelier. Why attend? Oh, you attended Watts Atelier.
The online courses, I recall.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah. I mean, he's gonna help me out with some tips on how to do this teaching online thing. We were supposed to talk, but then I'm like, oh wait, the live stream. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah. I know it. Lord grant that I may always desire more than I can accomplish. Michelangelo. God, inspirational quotes. I mean, yeah.
Those are the best.
Marianne red pilling the art community. Yeah, basically. David, I can't pronounce that last name. I'm gonna try. It's something in Slav. Kovacic. I don't know.
Retard.
I butchered that, but you know, you live and you learn. Whoops! I've been watching the stream with a delay because I managed to pause it in between. Fail. Yeah. But you're caught up now. I mean, hello, welcome, David.
I think this will be nice for people to see. I'm getting into small little details.
Well,
Let's zoom in.
Eric draws. That eagle is a little rascal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see, right now I'm using a mechanical pen. I need to get a better one that's maybe like a 3B. So I'm gonna gently pick some details around here. I still want to keep it simple. So let's just see how that's gonna go. So the way I'm doing, I'm like rotating my pencil. Like I'm making very rounded. So I don't get like a sharp line. I still get a softer line edge. You guys see? Does it show on the screen?
I think so, yeah.
Like the way I'm rotating. It's like when you're doing like this.
Oh.
But you're doing it very small. So you don't get those annoying sharp edges.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really good trick I've learned actually from a student at the school.
Oh. Wait, who is it?
Hmm?
Who was it?
You haven't met them. I forgot his name actually. I'm very bad with names. I'm
Oh,
so
okay.
sorry. What was his name? He hated dogs. He was the guy that got attacked by a dog.
Oh, Kim.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I met him.
Yeah. He is cool. I really like them.
Yeah, I didn't talk that much with him. But I know who he is. Trolls Larson, let's see. You could also do drawings that are just for the live stream, so you don't have to mess up the other stuff.
Yes, that's basically what I'm gonna do. I can't put the...
And you could sell those drawings to the viewers. I mean,
What?
yeah, that's what he said.
Okay. Let's see how it ends and if people want that.
Anders Hallberg.
And all the support will go to Marianne.
What?
If someone lives in Sweden,
What do you mean?
I want you to be able to,
To
find a
not
job
be-
in here. And I want,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, to not be a hobo anymore.
No, we're not a hobo. Jesus Christ, man.
Look at you, Marianne. You're more than a hobo.
I still have that PayPal I created for your mobile. I love
Yeah,
the
that was
picture we
crazy.
used. That was such a good picture.
Let's see. Anders Hallberg.
Yeah, that's the dude that's gonna come tomorrow.
Oh, nice. I watched a Bob Ross documentary, and apparently he had done a practice version of some paintings before recording. Wait, God, this laptop just.
Yeah, I think I have to reinstall the Chrome.
Yeah, maybe.
So you guys see, it's like round.
Oh, basically the recording was rehearsed. Oh, sorry, me go.
No, it's completely fine. Just go for it.
Okay, making it easier to talk. Okay. Yeah, Bob Ross did 3 versions of the same painting for his TV presentation. Phone for Marianne.
Yeah, when he
Hello?
dropped his mobile like an idiot on the ground. So we made like a PayPal thing.
This is from the people.
That's the mobile. That
Oh, God bless.
Yeah.
God damn.
God
there were
bless
a lot
the people.
of Romanians and friends from Romania that helped you out. That was super sweet.
Someone find me a nice Swedish girl. Oh.
Well, I'm not Swedish. And I'm also taken.
He's not. Joe Jones isn't looking for you, Theo.
No.
He's looking for a nice Swedish girl so he can come here, live his dream.
So who wants to buy this to live drawing? No one.
I paid for the fun part. Yeah, trolls. Man, respect trolls. God bless. Where are you from, trolls? What is like Trolls Larsen? Is he Danish? Hvad helvede du? Nu snakker ikke drygt med mig. Oh, my fake Danish. Finally I can use it. Oh. My God. Ching 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 ching.
It's the thing with selling a
Oh,
drawing, the thing that kills me the most is the transportation. It costs so much. It's almost half of the original work that I need to add to shipping alone. It's ridiculous. I mean, I understand it's not easy doing that job, I guess.
Yeah. Well, what can you do? I mean, like, what can you
But
do?
sometimes I have
worst.
to add more to the.
Yeah, but it's very easy for them to lose it. Though.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Oh, someone
Shouldn't
wrote
get
something
into
in. Someone wrote something in Twitch chat, and now it was
Aw.
lost. I just refreshed, and I saw someone post something. Oh, sad. Why does it say it's only 2 viewers on Twitch, and then it's like more? But I don't know. I'm not a technical genius.
Yeah. Welcome to my world. I remember when I was doing this on my own. Oh my God. It was really hard.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun though. When Henrik was coming home, I knew that, oh, okay, it's 4 o'clock. I need to stop now.
Yeah.
It was fun. That's when Marianne also started joining my stream and it became easier because I had someone to talk to while I'm working.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not just sitting and talking to yourself.
Yes.
Mm.
It was fun. When I first started off,
Nice.
there was a guy called his name is Axel.
Yeah.
And he was always on the stream, and that made it so much easier. I don't know if he's today on, but
Shout out to Axel, my best boy.
my best boy.
My best boy.
Axel.
Axel, my best boy.
Mwah.
Love you. Listen, I came on this stream because you said that it was a lot of girls watching.
Yeah, well, Georgiana is a girl, but she's taken, so I don't know.
Yeah. See,
Where are my girls? What is what I was promised?
how did you get to work at the castle? Are you paying some fee for it?
Yes, I am. The person that managed to get this place is actually my colleague that's not here, called William Brown. And it was really hard. Like the rents in Sweden are insane, and so far we're quite good with the payment for this place. Of course, it's a little bit over my budget. It's really stressing me out. Every month I have to like. Yes, but I'm kind of lucky. I'm getting help from my family and my boyfriend right now, but it's not something that I'm proud of. But yeah, I'm a woman, so I guess that's okay.
For fuck's sake.
Sorry, no more women jokes.
Sorry, for God's sake.
I know.
No swearing. PG-13.
I'm not swearing. No.
Oh, it's a really nice place that we got there.
Yeah.
Love this.
God.
How did it go in the exhibition?
Which exhibition?
Didn't you guys have like a winter exhibition or something?
Well, not really that good. The thing is that it has to be really well promoted, and I'm not very known here in Sweden. So in general, there's another artist here on this boat on this island called Lena Linderholm,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of people that. What's going on?
Marianne is just threatening me. Don't
Oh.
worry about it. So what? You said, sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, like you can. That's one reason. Like on my site, and I write down. I also created like a Google map where you have my contact, for example. So if people are in Sweden, they can always call me and go like, "Hey, I'm close to your studio. I would like to visit." Because it is kind of hard to get here. You need to like know about the boats, which apparently they never market on how to use the boats, because it's not that hard. You just need to be in time and just pick the boat.
Yeah.
That's it. There's also a taxi that's like 20 euros.
Yeah.
So it's not all that bad.
He's a very nice man. I gotta tell you.
Yeah,
He was really nice.
that's nice. I mean, I've never had problems. I've always gotten the
It
boat
was a
in
bit
time.
old though.
Wait, let's see. So wait. Oh, here we go. Someone posted a chat in Auran Man.
Okay, my
Scandinavian?
battery just died. Huh?
Scandinavian. Well, I'm Scandinavian. I'm Swedish.
I'm so sorry, guys. 1 second, my battery just died. Marianne, can you help me out?
Yes.
Oh, well, I guess I can.
Whoa, calm. Jesus.
Still recording the audio, right?
Yeah, no, the live stream is still going. This is another thing I need to put money into. I need to do something about my camera not dying on me.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Put one of those grips.
Ah, okay, yeah. Now,
Marianne, can you put this
Theo,
on?
Theo and Marianne they're both Romanian, and I am Swedish.
He's the only
Oh,
pure
no.
one,
What
pure
was it?
breed.
Wait, guys.
Here.
Camera live quit unexpectedly. Is it still going the stream?
I think so.
I think so. Does it say live? No, it does not. And we are dead.
Oh, it's
No,
working. So
it's
we're
still
still
live.
streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still
Good.
streaming?
We're still streaming. I thought
Yeah.
that the stream went.
Are we really? Oh, we are actually, yeah.
Yeah,
good
no,
job.
it's still going. It's just that I have to fix the battery, so you
Yeah.
will see it soon. There
Yeah.
we go. I mean, sooner or later, I know that I will make enough greens,
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
ka-ching, ka-ching, and I do want to buy like really nice headphones so people can actually hear us better.
Mm-hmm.
So it will happen. I'm sure about that, but it will take some time. Okay, I think my
Graphite, it looks like a graphite nub, but the picture looks like more like charcoal.
Yeah, I mean, I do work a lot in charcoal, so I guess it looks like that because I'm using the stump tool. Yes. Like this little thing, this is a stump tool. And I use it a lot when I do pencil.
It's amazing.
It is very good. I mean, I also use, what do you call it, my fingers, for example. I use that a lot as well. Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing.
No, I saw that little smirk. The fingers. Oh my god, professional. Shut up, bro. I'm glad that there are not
Yeah,
that many
sure.
people on the stream.
Yeah. Oh, Kraskar, you're such a savior.
What?
He's like informing that we're streaming on YouTube as well,
Who?
just in case people were. Kraskar, he's a guy on Twitch.
Your friend?
No, I don't know. I don't know him.
Okay.
Are you a single woman? Then I might want to enjoy meet you.
I don't know him. I don't know anyone.
I don't know even how I got here.
Okay, this
Stream is back up. It's working. Woohoo!
It is working. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, guys.
Hey, what isn't a live stream without some technical
I think next time we
difficulty?
should invite Anders as well.
Yes.
Both Anders. That can be fun.
Yeah.
It's Theo's David.
My David. Ah, that's my David.
That is your David.
Only he knows the reference. You know, what was it called? Not Armageddon. Independence Day.
Independence?
Yeah.
When does he say that?
When I don't know, they were talking about his son, and he goes like, "That's my David. That's my David.
That's my David.
That's my David." So I kind of do that with him.
Such a weird reference of Independence Day. When is that from? Like 99?
No, I think I don't know who made fun of it. It was some kind of Opie and Anthony, and they were talking about it. So since then, I kind of got it in my head.
In your head, in your head.
Oh, you know what I want to do for
someday.
you, my sweet Wilhelm? I want to get a guitar for you.
What? So I can sit and play? So
Yes.
we can live stream during music and arts.
Do you guys want to hear Wilhelm playing guitar? Yes.
Yes.
It's two people.
That would be awesome.
Says two people.
So the woman is the one who is streaming, and the Swede is the technician, person who is reading or deleting messages.
Yes.
Yes, that is basically how it is. Like, I'm just, I'm just trying my best here. I just work here. What can I say? I'm trying. Oh yeah, and Marianne is here as well. We're all sitting around drawing, but you can only see Theo's.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about me because I am a narcissistic person. I like it when it's all about me. So.
Yeah. Like, what the actual Theo?
Word.
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 Bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. Bird, bird, bird.
God, this might kickstart my music career.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you know that I used to upload music on YouTube?
Man, good. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm not telling you the channel, but one of my I can actually check how many views I have.
I think I can find it on my own.
I don't think you can. It's
So
under a
right now-
pseudonym.
One second, guys. Oh, sorry.
If you find it,
How much will you pay me?
you'll get to you
Guys,
don't
1 second.
Don't talk business on the live stream.
One more thing, guys.
Yeah.
This little stick here. This is when you crochet. So this is very nice when you want to like take measurements. Instead of using a pencil that's really thick, you can use this one. I mean, if you have like crochet things, so you guys can see I'm like looking a little bit where things are lining up. So I'm getting an idea of where things are. So this is really good. Like you take, let's say, the distance from here to here, and you check it within this one to just see how big this is in relation to that. And of course, what I'm doing here is basically you can do it on the reference as well. So that's very good tool to have. Okay, back to you guys. Back to Wilhelm.
in your let's see, what are people saying? Love to join sometimes. Have to go now cooking. Goodbye, Anders.
Who was that, David?
Anders.
No.
Goodbye, Anders. Pete. Oh, okay, guys, I gotta hit the road. Goodbye, Pete.
Goodbye,
See you,
Pete.
Pete.
See you, Pete. Trolls. I have followers on SoundCloud. Ooh. Ooh.
On what?
On SoundCloud.
What's that?
It's a music app thing. You upload music on it.
Wait, do you play the guitar, tools?
Oh, don't tell me actually, but.
Do you need that?
No, I think I have it. Yeah.
That's a really
Time
bad-
to be a grown-up parent, says Pete. Marianne, my site is up now, so you can see how to make lead white.
What? Oh, Anders.
Yeah. How to
Oh,
make
okay.
lead
How to
white.
make lead white?
What?
I mean, we were talking about materials yesterday.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm
I'm
nightfall.
really up for that.
Let's see.
But do we have a link to the site? Or?
I
No,
hope,
he didn't. No.
I really hope that works because I know that the chat is a little bit weird.
Okay.
Interesting style to the image, crude grain to the paper, and the realistic style gives an interesting
The
impression.
thing is, with the grain of the paper, when you zoom in with your camera, the grains are a little bit more aggressive. It's much more smoother than you're seeing it in the image.
It's the contrast that
It's
just
the contrast
yeah.
as well. It's way smoother.
yeah.
Yeah, and the sharpening of the camera and the way the camera looks at things,
Yeah.
it will make.
I would
everything
love to
sharper.
see this in real life, in like a few seconds.
Yeah, you will see it.
Yeah. Because I've only watched it through the live stream window.
But it looks good so far. I can see that there's no. I think I got like a cooling pad for the laptop.
Mm.
So the CPU, it's actually normal temperature, so it's not overheating.
Yeah.
Look, for example, I made a mistake. I need to move all of the eye to the left. All of it.
Oh.
Shit.
Someone
Like
done the
all
goof.
way here. That's how much I need to move it. So far, that's what I'm seeing. Because I'm looking with my eyes at this angle over here. I also look from the distance to here, the relationship to this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some issues that I need to solve. I think I need to push this one in as well. Like, let's say 1 millimeter.
Oh, Trolls does play guitar, I guess. Don't you know this, Theo? He says. Apparently
I'm
not.
a horrible.
Here comes the shaming.
Here comes the shame,
I thought you were my friend,
my friend.
my only friend.
I'm telling you, Marianne, you're never gonna find that video. I think it's got like 11,000 views at this point.
What? Damn, boy.
Back when I made
Back when you were still hot.
It's only one video.
might be, might not be.
You want to bet?
That you can find it?
Yeah, he's a stalker, by the way.
Oh my god, I think you actually can find it. Maybe not. I think you can.
Okay.
I can't find it. So you know, if you can find it, can I please see it? Okay, it still got 10,000 views, I think. Sad voice.
Yeah, I can find
Got 190 likes.
Man, good.
it. If it has 10,000 views, I can definitely find it.
10,380 views. Weird flex, but okay.
Are you still gonna come to meet up Henrik after this? We're
Uh,
gonna go and meet up your real friends.
I my real friends haven't said anything about tonight, but we're probably gonna go out late. I guess. Like,
I thought that we were your only friends.
no, I actually do have real friends.
Ew.
That
That's
I,
interesting.
yeah,
Couldn't have imagined that.
right. We're gonna go to a gay club. That's actually true.
What?
I don't know if the plan is still that we're going to a gay club, but it's gonna be amazing.
A gay pub?
Gay club,
Gay club? I wanna go to a gay club.
right? It
There's
sounds amazing.
so many handsome gay men. in
Yeah.
Sweden, Jesus.
And I feel like
Oh.
I'm gonna get so many free drinks.
Oh, that's one reason you're going to a gay thing?
Of course,
Ugh.
I'm gonna be like, oh, I've only had a drink in my hand right now, and they're
What-
just gonna be like,
What if someone spices the drink?
well, then I just get
And
lucky.
then they put their dick in it.
You just called Wilhelm it? Wilhelm is not an it, he's a person.
Oh
Sorry,
my
guys.
god.
I'm sorry. Be professional, Theo. Be professional.
I'm telling
That
you.
was not professional.
No.
There's apparently a burlesque bar as well here in
It
Sweden.
is
yeah.
actually.
And I want to go there.
A friend of mine I have someone that dances there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is she single?
No. I'm that desperate.
No, I'm just asking.
Why would you even want to be with someone when you have my gun?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. Just saying.
Don't
Is
you
that keeping it professional, Theo?
I'm sorry.
Son of a gay. David, sad, smiling. No, David. I wonder how many people we scare away with these conversations.
But that's good. We're keeping the good bunch.
We're keeping the people that are.
We're keeping our peeps.
We're keeping our peeps. Like, I thought being a girl streamer you would get like 5 million stuff.
Well, I'm not really that type of girl that shows her tits. If
You
I
could
did,
be that
if
girl.
I did that, I would get a lot of people.
Yeah. How hard is that?
I would make so much money if I would have been a fucking whore. Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Sorry. I'm sorry, Marianne. I'm sorry. Keep your mouth shut there. Keep your mouth shut.
this is getting gayer by the minute. How do you think they mix the drinks? Let me just mix it under the table. Here you go, good sir.
I'm just gonna put you something special.
Let's just
from
say I
under
put
the
an
tap.
extra spunk into this one. Oh my god. It's not as satisfying as a cheer from last night. Oh yeah, she's not a grill streamer yet. Omar, listen, I'm gonna make her into a grill streamer. This is how we make this. Like, I'm telling you, you have a grill.
I do look like I'm 19, 18, you know,
No.
that's kind of good. Teenage girl, you know.
Hello guys.
Let's try this eye.
Oops, my pencil just broke.
Oh my god, and then the boobs just wiggle a bit. Oh my god.
Every time you get a donation.
They're outrageous. They're out of control.
Am I getting a donation?
Guys, if we reach $100,000, I'll name my boobs. I will be such a good manager for a grill streamer.
I would draw my boobs?
Yeah,
That would be awesome.
that would be amazing. Theo is not in the camera frame. Being a girl doesn't help her when we don't see her. Listen, that's the thing. Now it's the imagination. So you tickle those balls.
Yeah,
right?
but that audience
To be-
is pretty small though.
Yeah, but it's like they're like, what does she look like? Is she hot grill or not? And then when she shows her friend, when it's the big face reveal, right? This is how you have to set it up. It's like the same with YouTube. You do a face reveal, and everyone's like, oh my god, hot grill. And then suddenly people flood.
I see, so that's how it works. I mean, I'm kind of hot, right? Guys? I'm hot, right?
We got so many viewers. No.
I know, my boyfriend thinks I'm hot. Good old
Yes.
boyfriend.
Hotness is subjective.
Oh, yeah. There's silence.
I think you can get away with it. I'm trying to make Inken into a grill streamer as well. I mean,
Inken?
yeah,
But Inken is pretty. I mean, I'm okay. She's just gorgeous.
Inken is gorgeous.
Yes.
And
I
she
will totally
She
take
still
her.
don't answer my calls. No.
Are you that desperate?
Desperate, yes. All the times I've asked her out and she
I think
just
we'll
laughs at
have
me.
to like wrap it up in 10 minutes,
What?
guys. It's 6:28.
When are we leaving? When is the boat?
That's 10 past 7.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm not even done yet.
And that is the only boat.
And that's the only boat. Fuck!
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, why? Yeah.
Oh, I hate when this happens. I got into my drawing and now I have to stop.
How long can we live stream
People are
for?
like,
It feels like
finally, she's gonna shut up.
I mean, I got into my drawing as well.
face reveal at 1 million subs. Yes, you are hot, Theo. I'll say it if no one else will.
Who said that?
Troll. Troll's Larsen.
Yes, I know. I'm so hot. Nani?
What is going on here?
Listen,
It's me and Bill, and that's what's going
yeah,
on.
we're trying to, attract the Japanese audience. Shout out to all the Japanese people watching.
That sounded very cringy.
Yeah, we will draw hentai at 2 million subs.
Will I draw hentai? I mean, I think I would draw really cool stuff, to be honest.
If you drew porn?
Yes. I mean, that sells a lot.
Porn,
There's
yeah.
a lot of fucked up people out there.
But it's like if you, I feel like
I
if
mean, it's not gonna work if you start offending them though.
Oh. That's true.
There's a lot of diverse people,
Yeah.
diverse tastes.
listen, there's a lot of fucked up people, but we're also fucked up, so it's fine.
Wow, someone is in that mood.
That's
No.
not very. That's not very nice of you to say.
No?
You need to, like, just because you're fucked up, that doesn't mean that I'm fucked up. Okay?
Oh, you what, mate? Oh, let's see what the
I think Wilhelm should become like the main streamer person with me.
yeah. All I need is to. Don't know if you can draw hentai on Twitch. You can't. You can draw hentai on Picardo though.
Oh! Wait, who? Say the name again?
Picardo.
Is that
Picardo. Picardo
Marianne,
Desna.
is that?
No, that's Ricardo.
Aw.
Or is it Ricardo?
Yeah, that's Ricardo.
Miller.
Picardo is a site where you can stream
Yeah.
art.
Oh, I thought that they were referring to that dude.
No.
But hey now. Marianne is SGW. Henrik! I love you, man.
What did Henrik say?
That Marianne is an SJW. Which,
Oh, that's actually true.
that is so true.
Yeah,
Oh
it is.
my god, stand up for yourself, Marianne. Come on.
Oh.
Hell yeah!
I am actually standing up at this moment. I
Yeah,
quit
it's like a
throwing and
big fart
standing
this
up.
way.
Welcome to the live
No,
commentary.
those are the winds of change, my
The
dear.
fart?
A super Jewish warlock. What? What?
Who?
Super Jewish.
Trolls just posted it. Okay. Super Jewish warlock. How'd that even look like? I'm not gonna say it. Well, I have such a good joke, but I can't say it. Oh no.
Let's get off the island first, and then you can say all the jokes you want.
Yeah. I have so many good ones. God, people are posting so much on Instagram. Like, hello.
What? Hello? What?
No, people are just posting like, oh, this is what I did this term. This is it's been a really nice year. Blah blah blah. It's like, here's my top 9 post of the year. I'm like, okay.
Oh, it's that one where people are trying to show off how many likes they've
Yeah.
gotten. Oh my god,
Nah.
so trendy.
You can draw on Twitch, and when you get banned, you can label it as performance art. You can sell the painting for a lot of money.
Oh,
Listen, Omar,
Omar, you will become my student because you know business.
you're smart. That is clever. What is SJW? Social Justice Warrior.
Oh my god, we're actually talking about that shit.
Marianne is in front of the rallies, screaming.
Change!
Basically, yeah. God bless. That is looking really nice.
Thank you. It looks nice in real life too, but you will see it. Maybe I will continue it on the next live stream when nobody will actually come anymore because we're retarded. But anyways,
Nah.
yeah.
What's the most viewers you've had on this?
Well, how many views am I having?
What is the most viewers you've had?
12, 13.
Really?
Yeah.
We've had 16 today, I think, or something.
Ooh.
Ooh. I think it's because Sean was in the chat for a while. Ooh.
Mm.
Sean Bolster.
Me, Shawnee boy.
Oi, oi, oi. Well, what can I say? No one followed me from the stream. I'm just saying, all of you who are watching, no one is following me, even though I posted my Instagram in chat. I want to say I am offended. But,
Are you?
But hey, I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad.
What?
Never mind.
What are we talking about?
Never mind.
Ah, I thought it was about me, dude. It's not about you.
No.
Okay, I need to stop, I guess. I will continue it some other time. But this was actually really fun.
Yeah, it was actually really fun.
It was actually really, really fun.
I thought this was gonna be boring.
I have a hungry boyfriend waiting for me, so I have to get home.
Oh yeah, he doesn't make food on his.
No, he sucks at that. At least
Call out,
Whoa.
Henrik, call out.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Love you, Henrik. If you're still watching.
I've
I've never met you, but your voice is sweet.
It is very sweet though,
Yeah.
Yes.
in many ways.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
I'm still a bit creeped out how much I look like Henrik. That still creeps me out.
Yeah. Brothers from a different mother.
Or a mother from a different brother.
What?
Never mind. Oh, never mind.
That was pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's starting to look pretty good.
I like that we had a bit of action on Twitch for like a solid 5.
I remember that at the point someone actually shared my stream or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Oh, really?
I got over 100 people watching me. That was so weird. I was so red in the face.
But with Twitch, you have to do all of those follow animations and all of that stuff. I can talk to my friend about that. Yes, you are missing the handsome parts. Thank you, Henrik. I love you too. Remember that.
Okay. But it's okay. I accept it. As long as I can watch.
What does it look like?
It looks goodish.
Hey, goddamn, it looks really nice.
It doesn't even look like the reference, but it's okay. Whatever, don't care. I just wanted to have fun. I was a little bit anxious at the beginning, but this is the result. I will continue it and I will finish it some other time. Because I do want to use water though. I want to do an experimentation with this one. And see what happens. So, who wants to hold the camera? Marianne, you know how to use this shit. Can you come here? Marianne.
1 second.
Because we're pretty much done. Okay, let's see. So, here it is. Let's see if I can make it. Sorry for all the moving. So this is frontal. I'm trying to keep it as frontal as I can. So this is pencil, sponge. Yeah? There you go. And here's the True Detective one that I'm working on.
Oh, that looks so nice.
But I can't do this. I need to keep the ISO quite high up. There you
That's
go.
so nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna finish this one soon.
Yeah.
Here you go, Marianne. Oh, there you go.
God, I'm handsome.
Yeah.
I don't even have my glasses
on
on.
the camera though. Like you shouldn't.
That is true, yeah.
There's Marianne.
Hello, hello, hello.
That's the fat guy, so whatever.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Why are you so? Why do you have
I'm
friends?
sorry, I'm such an asshole, but I'm fat as
Oh my
well, so
God.
whatever. Okay, here's the camera.
To do what?
Film me and call me fat, so we can be 50-50.
Yeah, this is the other fatso.
Eh? I'm fat too.
Am I the only slim guy here?
You are the
Hello?
only slim guy. I'm like 67 kilograms right now. I used to be 62. Now I'm like fat. But those sandwiches we make are so good. Totally worth all that cheese. So good.
I'm telling you, sandwich diet. This is how you become this thin.
Look at that. Film him. Look at that. Look at that shit.
Oh, look at that slim man.
Oh, it's fun.
So
I don't know. Yeah, it is warm. I don't know if people can hear us, but we actually need to go. Guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know if this will ever become serious. I can't do it.
Hopefully not.
I can't do
I
it.
love this.
I guess. I think people might actually hate the way we're doing the streams, but it is what it is.
Then they have to type it.
Yes. So thank you for today, guys. We actually need to catch the boat in like 30 minutes, I guess.
I think for more serious stuff, you need to pay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know that gorgeous saying, don't forget to subscribe and please donate. And
Smash that like button. Obliterate that shit. Fucking smash it.
No.
Oh.
Destroy your computer
But
and
I-
buy a new one.
But I am gonna
Buy us a new one, what are that?
Yes, please
I
do.
am gonna finish this drawing. This is how big it is, if people are actually curious. So it's not super big, it's quite small. So this is my hand. So I'm actually
Yeah,
gonna
but it's
finish
very
it.
glary right now.
It
with
is?
your- yeah, trying to.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eye of Aquarius.
Let's do this. Yeah. There you go. So this is fun. Yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. So I used 6B, 6B and 8B. And then I used the smudge tool a lot. I used my hand.
You can show people the tools.
The tools, they're here. This is all the tools I used. Everything is falling.
Did you happen to see?
So we leave everything as it is and clean up tomorrow. The beauty about having a studio.
When
So
did
this
the
is the
boat?
smudge tool, for example. These are the pencils. I'm gonna use maybe presumably I will use sandpaper, I'm not sure. I use this one to like fix my pencils. I can show that in the next live stream on how I actually cut the wood and sharpen it. And what I use for sharpening tool is pretty much this one. This is from Neutron. I use it to sharpen my charcoal as well. We will actually try to have like a charcoal session live stream one day and see how that's gonna go.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see when that's gonna happen. So far so good, I guess, well, I need to be more professional and don't say too many stupid stuff, but whatever, we'll see.
What can you do?
Alright? Thank you guys. What are the people saying?
Thank you guys.
We will see in
Okay.
a sec.
I will say goodbye because they're gonna see a little bit of a.
Yeah, they're gonna see it way later, right?
Hey, though. Bye bye.
Hey, hey.